We're here in eastern South Dakota, right between Sioux Falls and Mitchell, South Dakota. My grandpa had moved here back in the earlier 1900s, raised 8 kids here. My dad is the one who stayed with the Simmental cattle over the years. So my dad was the mainstay of it. When he started, he chose 3 breeds that first year. Some Charolais semen in the tank, some Gelfie semen in the tank, and then some Simmental semen in the tank. After that first calf crop, he stayed with Simmental, and it's full steam ahead ever since. What he always told me is, he said, "Steve, those calves just flat come in 100 pounds heavier." But consequently, early on, what we kind of found ourselves doing is when we sorted replacement heifers, we probably kept the middle third. The meat and potatoes of it for us was just trying to stay middle of the road. As my dad always said, you know, it's kind of like a pendulum. If you stay in the middle, you catch it coming both ways. We want cattle that are sound-footed, good uddered, good disposition, just a lot of the things that maybe when you look at an EPD, you don't necessarily see it.
We have a production sale the first Friday in March, a bull sale, and then we sell cow-calf pairs. We consist of Simmental, Sim Angus, but now we actually use red Simmentals on them and make crossbred Simmental Red Angus.
Some of the things we strive for are cattle that just work all around. That way our bull customers, when they come to us looking for that bull that works in their herd, they really can't go wrong when it comes to their mating selection.
You know, they're doing some crossing. They understand the benefits of the hybrid vigor and everything that comes from it. To throw a splash of Simmental in there, I think once they do it once, it's pretty easy to get them to come back to your sale and buy another bull. It's inevitable. Every year there's a couple of names that I probably just about took off the mailing list. You considered it, they show up and buy 3 bulls, you know. And they say, "Well, Steve, I just didn't need another bull. That was 7 years ago." They worked, they lasted. Maybe the cattle were too good for your own good, I guess. But I think just staying focused, staying with good, sound, functional, middle-of-the-road cattle has kind of been our bread and butter here. You know, first of all, I served 6 years on the board, and quite honestly, it was a wonderful 6 years. I've got a whole new respect for our ASA staff and just all the different programs through ASA with the IGS that brings all these breed associations into one database is phenomenal.
Going on the website, information is right at your fingertips. I mean, you can put in an ASA number and boom, you've got that animal there. And then if you need that DNA further down the line, when we do right mate and our right choice with Allied Genetics, they can go in and they can pull out that animal and it's got all the DNA on file, and you're able to use all that information to help you with your breeding choices.
Data is power. International Genetic Solutions. I think simple is better, and I think IGS is a simple way of all these breeds coming together, creating data that is uniform and everybody can understand. I think one of the things that make this the most rewarding life is you know, working with the family. You know, working with my wife, Cathy, it's phenomenal. She brings lunch out to the field during harvest. When we're AI-ing cows, she's in the pickup heading to the pastures on a 4-wheeler, and there's not a lot of people that have that opportunity, and we do out here.
Our goal is just to make whatever we have better. We want a better calf crop. We want to raise better crops, to do things correct, to preserve the land.
You know, I think my dad laid the groundwork and everything, and hopefully we've kind of continued on in the same footpath that he put out there. And I think just have what we have and just make our product just a little better.